we are talking about playing with magnets. Yesterday we discussed about making our own magnetic compass. So I hope you understood and remembered once again a little bit what is that, not deep explanation, a brief explanation. We have to take a bucket of water and add little detergent to that one and try to take a needle and magnetize that. How did I say that? How to magnetize that one? We have to take a bar magnet and this particular needle, and we have to rub this one for 20 to 30 times. We have to rub this one. In which direction? Only in one direction. To and fro. If you are doing this one, what will happen when we are doing to and fro? Now, when we are doing to, it gets charged up, and when we are coming to fro, what is happening? It loses its charge. So we have to move the needle only in the one direction. That is also 20 to 30 times. What will happen? It will get magnetized. Then you have to take a wooden cork which is of light weighted, and to this try to stick this needle to this wooden cork. And to both sides of the needle, take a thermocol ball, or you can paint that one with red or green color, any other color as you wish, and decide that particular color as north and this particular color as south, and stick this needle to this wooden cork and just put this in the bucket of water. You can see that the wooden cork floats on the water, and after some time you can see that it will show the direction. It shows the direction of north and south. By this we can make our own magnetic compass, and in our house we can find to which side east, to which side west, to which side north and south. These directions we can find from this our own magnetic compass. Today we are going to talk about does Earth behave as a magnet. Already I just told for you that the magnet is used for directional property. Always the magnet in directions, the magnet shows for us in direction, the magnet shows for us north and south directions. Whenever, in how many number of times you suspend the bar magnet, it always shows for us the north and the south direction. So here, to do this, to find out whether the earth behaves as a magnet, what we have to take? We have to take two bar magnets. Take two bar magnets. Place one bar magnet on the table. Place one bar magnet on the table. Now take another bar magnet. Another bar magnet. And tie a thread to the bar magnet. Now try to understand, we have to take two bar magnets. One bar magnet you are placing on the table, and the second bar magnet you are tying a thread to that one, and you are ready to suspend this one. Suspend the bar magnet. Which bar magnet? The which you have tied the thread. Suspend the bar magnet. Suspend the bar magnet near to the magnet, which is placed on the table. Suspend the bar magnet near to the magnet following this experiment, you can find that the suspended bar magnet, when we are bringing that near to the magnet which is placed on the table, we can see that it reaches to the, for suppose it is suspended on north and south, if the bar magnet is also to north and south, it turns its position and comes to south and north, and these two bar magnets will get attracted. You can see that position. Did you understand? Take a bar magnet and place. Now I'll just show for you how it is happening. You just see. Now you can see in my hands two bar magnets are there. You can see this is having north and south, and here also you can see that this is also having north and south. Then to one of the bar magnet you can see that I tied a thread and I am trying to suspend this bar magnet. Now this bar magnet I am going to place on the table. Please try to observe this one. And now I am going to suspend. See this is in north and south position, and this one is also in north and south position. I am trying to bring this bar magnet near to the bar magnet which is placed on the table. You can see that to get attracted, it changed its position. You can see that the bar magnet which I placed on the table was north and south direction, and which I am suspending is also on the north and south direction. But when I am trying to bring it close to the bar magnet which is placed on the table, you can see it automatically rotating itself and reaching to south and north positions to get attracted to this bar magnet. Can you follow this? Next, what we are going to do means, I am going to separate this bar magnet. I am removing this bar magnet from the table. Now what we have to do? Remove the bar magnet from the table, and now this magnet was there in my hand. Now you can see that this is in south and north position. When I am trying to suspend this bar magnet, it always comes to rest in north and south position. We can see that it comes to rest in north and south positions. We have to wait till it stops rotation. You have to observe this one. It slowly comes to north and south. But in this case, we can see that when we are taking the two bar magnets, you can observe that if this is to north and south position, it is taking its turn and coming to south and north position. But when this bar magnet was removed also, you can see that when we suspend, it comes to north and south position. Means here something is acting like a bar magnet. What is that? Something is acting down part, something is acting like a magnet. What is that? The earth is supporting this bar magnet. Did you understand? The earth is supporting this bar magnet to come to its position, to show its direction in north and south position. Can you observe which position it ended? North and south positions. But before, when I kept a bar magnet, what happened? It automatically turned and showed for us south and north direction. But now what it is showing? It is showing for us north and south. Means when I suspended this bar magnet, something is supporting. What is supporting this one? The earth is supporting. Means the earth acts as a magnetic field. I have to tell for you here. This is, for suppose this is a bar magnet which I suspended. You can see that the magnetic field is acting between this bar magnet. This magnetic field is acting between this bar magnet. So, what is present between this bar magnet and this magnetic field? The earth is acting here. This is earth. This is bar magnet. And between this bar magnet and earth, what is this? This is called as magnetic field. This is called as magnetic field, and by this experiment we can say that the earth behaves as a magnet. Did you understand what we have to do for this one? We have to take two bar magnets. One bar magnet we have to place it on the table. The second bar magnet we have to tie a thread and suspend that one. And in the third case we are going to bring the suspended bar magnet near to the magnet which is placed on the table, and we can see that the direction of the suspended bar the magnet is coming, the suspended bar magnet comes to the north and south direction without any influence of another magnet. There is no, before means what is there? Second bar magnet is influencing this magnet to get attracted. But in this case, you can see that the magnet is not attracted by the second one. Then what is supporting this bar magnet, the suspended bar magnet, to show the north and south direction? You can see that the magnetic field between the earth and the bar magnet is supporting the magnet to show the north and the south directions. So by this experiment we can say that the earth behaves as a magnet. I hope you follow. Next topic. Now, in my hand, two bar magnets are of same size and shape. You can see that there are two bar magnets in my hand which are of same size, same shape, same color, everything was it. But in this, one is a bar magnet, the other one is an iron rod. Now, how to identify which one is a bar magnet and which one is an iron rod? Can you identify? It is having the same color, same size, same shape, everything was the same. But we have to find out in this only one is the bar magnet, the second one is an iron rod. In this two, which one? What are the methods we have to use to find out this one? For this, just now I told for you, between the bar magnet, some magnetic field will be acting between this. So what we have to do means, here we have to take some iron fillings. We have to take some iron fillings. Force at a distance, we will talk about that. Now, we are placing the bar magnet or the two bar magnets which are having with us, and to this surroundings, we are placing the iron fillings. On both the rods, what we are doing? We are placing the iron fillings in this way, to which the iron fillings will come and get attracted. When these iron fillings will get attracted, in this too, if which is the magnet, how will you know? The iron fillings immediately, they will add this magnet field and come and get attracted. By that, we can say one is the bar magnet, the other one is iron object. The other one is iron object. What we have to do? In the first method, we are going with the iron fillings. We have to take the iron fillings and find out which one is a bar magnet and which one is an iron object. What is the second method? In this second method, what we have to do means, we have to take both the magnet or both the objects and we have to tie a thread like this to both the rods, and we have to see that when we are suspending this to only which is having the magnetic force will show for us north and the south directions. If I am taking an iron object, it is a magnetic substance but it is not a magnet. We have to try to understand that when I am taking an iron object, it is just a magnetic substance but it is not a magnet. So it will never show for us north and south directions. But when we are taking a bar magnet, it is already a magnet. So the magnet always rests at north and south directions. This is the second method. In the second method, what we have to do? We have to take two objects and we have to tie a thread like this and suspend them. Which object stops at north and south directions? That is a magnet. The other one is not. So I hope you understood. This is very important question. You will get for 4 marks this question. Which one? I am giving two objects for you of same size, same shape and same color. Find out which one is a magnet and which one is a magnetic substance. This is a 4 marks answer. So how many methods are there for us? 2 methods are there. One is iron fillings and the second method is directional property. Write that out. method is directional property. By these two methods, we can find directional property. By these two methods, we can find whether it is a magnet or magnetic substance. Did you follow? Next one. Next one is magnetic induction. What is meant by magnetic induction? First, A. What we have to do here? To prove magnetic induction. Okay, next, things required. Here we are going to take the bar magnet. Then safety pin and R-pin. Aim is to prove magnetic induction and things required are bar magnet, safety pin and the R-pin. Next, coming to the procedure, hold a bar magnet in your hand. Then try to bring a magnetic substance that is safety pin near to the magnet. So what will happen? The bar magnet is in our hand and I am trying to bring a magnetic substance near to the bar magnet. We can see that it will get attracted. Now again, take a R-pin. And bring near to magnetic substance. So what is again take an R-pin and bring near to magnetic substance. What is the magnetic substance here? Safety pin. What will happen when I bring an R-pin near to this magnetic substance, that is safety pin? Immediately the R-pin will get attracted to the safety pin. The R-pin will get attracted to the safety pin, showing magnetic induction. Try to understand. Okay? Here you can see see here, we are having a safety pin in our hand. Now, this is the R-pin. If I am bringing this R-pin near to the safety pin, you can see that I am trying to leave it. Oh, it is already magnetized. So, you can see that we can see that the alpin was magnetized, because of that it is getting attracted. So if I am taking, for suppose, let it be like that. If I am taking this, safety pin, and I am trying to place this iron plate here. Can you see here? Is it getting attracted? No. Now, let me take a bar magnet. Now, what is this? A magnet. Now, this is magnetic substance. When I bring a magnetic substance near to this magnet, it got attracted. Now, before I just brought this to this safety pin, did it get attracted? No. But now, you try to see this one. Before, when I take this magnetic substance, this both are the magnetic substances only, but before when I brought this magnetic substance near to the magnetic substance, it did not get attracted. But now when this magnetic substance was attracted by the magnet, then you can see that this magnetic substance also got attracted to this magnetic substance. Can you understand here? What is magnetic induction means? The magnetic property possessed by a magnetic substance in the presence of magnet near to it is called as a magnetic induction. Once again, the magnetic property, this is magnetic property, possessed by a magnetic substance in the presence of magnet near to it is called as a magnetic induction. Did you understand how? If I remove this one, if I remove the magnet, let us check whether this magnetic substance will be there with this or not. Sorry. So let me hold like this, and I am trying to remove the magnetic substance from the. Can you see this one? It automatically, what happened? It fall down. So what is happening? Again, if you want to see what is magnet, this is very, very important answer. Try to understand. The magnetic property possessed by a magnetic substance in the presence of magnet near to it is called as a magnetic induction. For this, what are the things necessary for us are magnet, then safety pin, and then alpin. Then the procedure you see to prove that magnetic induction, and things required: bar magnet, safety pin, alpin, and the procedure: hold a bar magnet in your hand and then bring a magnetic substance near to that one, and after that again take an alpin